So I'm sitting here writing a book. And I woke up this morning with God telling me that it's time to really tell my testimony. And it's so funny. When there's moments like today, it's a part of my healing journey. And I've been healing a lot. Having to experience homelessness for the first 6 months of the year. So from January and on to now being housed. During that time, I did not want to feel any emotion but joy. That was it. The one thing that was constant on that journey within my homelessness, because it wasn't just me, it was me, my husband, our 4 children, and my support pet. During that journey, my relationship was with God was at its all-time high. And then it made me realize that even though the journey was hard, when I tell you it was hard, but there were so many lessons. There were lessons. And each time that I felt like I wanted to give up, like I was so broken and so hurt and disappointed, God's favor would shine through. I talked to a dear friend of mine. She is my life coach, Nicole Bozeman. And I told her, I said, sis, I woke up this morning triggered. So the healing journey needs to continue. And she hits me all the time. Let me change your mindset real quick. And I love that for her. I love that. And she helped me realize, because she is my mentor. If you don't have a mentor, I pray that God sends you the right one. She helped me realize that I needed to reshift my focus, not on the disappointments, not on the hurt that came from people, but the lessons that I learned and how they all played their role in God's favor for me. Each time I was disappointed and I was hurt, I would go numb. Because when you're homeless and you don't want to have your kids to sleep in a car on the street, there's no room for breaking down. And I would be fighting not to break down. It's weird, but it's true. And through each moment that I was about to break, God's favor would rain upon me. And those blessings would be an overabundance to the point that I would cry and break down over the blessings. In due time, I will be able to share my story through this book. Now, there will be some character name changes, but it will be based off of a true story, my story. And I'm praying that God is causing me to really open up, and he triggered me on purpose so I can help someone else. There's a lot of trauma that I had to unpack from childhood. Being able to see someone that you love unconditionally be possessed. Where you hear the voice changes. And every time they tell you come here and you get hit. To the point to where they're restrained like it's a movie, The Exorcist, for a day. Until your pastors and your co-pastors come over to try to do an exorcism. And then after they say it's done, you got to go on with regular life like it didn't happen. You don't even know, because I'm a child. I didn't even have the tools to even talk about what happened. And then the moment that I did open up, the empathy, because I wasn't used to receiving it, it felt weird. But in that moment, seeing someone actively get possessed, and it's someone that you love, that has that title, it let me know that God was real. Because if that entity can possess someone that I love, God had to be real, right?